Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. Okay, I guess we're gonna fly by the seat of the pants here. I don't know what happened. Hold on, because this is the wrong script. Give me a moment. Archives. 5, did I do 6? 22? No, I did not. Hold on, we have a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. I thought I did March, May the 22nd. But this has births and deaths, so it's not supposed to... Oh, well, I guess we're going to just fly by the seat of our pants today. I don't know what happened. Let me just look at the 21st. Okay, here we go. Alright. So I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Alright, anyway, where was I? The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application Today in History, What Happened Today in History, Historical Calendar, and the website onthisday.com. For links to those sources, the music, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Xander.
I am Loki Lycan.
And you, viewer, are you? Today is May 22nd. Today is, Moon's Day, aka Monday, May 22nd, 2023. Let's jump into the history today, shall we? Loki, do you want to start us off? Let's do it.
Alrighty. In 334 BC, Macedonian army of Alexander the Great defeats Darius III of Persia in the Battle of Granicus?
Yep.
Yeah, Granicus.
Granicus? I don't know. Like...
I wanted to say Gracia, but that's from...
in the Battle of Grace.
That's from something else. No, that's from that vampire show. God damn it.
There's a lot of those.
What's that show with the vampire hunter? What's his name? Belmont.
Oh. Huh.
Whatever the show's called. I can't remember the show for the life of me right now.
Well, let's just go vampire show Belmont. Castlevania?
Castlevania.
Alright.
Castlevania has had some very good games, by the way.
Yeah. I recognize the name for the games. I didn't realize they had a show.
Yeah, well, it's a Netflix series, sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains it.
It's a good series, though. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Netflix, but it is a good series. Not a very particularly long series, but a good one. Moving on, though, we're going to move on quite a bit to 1176. Murder attempt by assassins on Saladin near Aleppo, I
believe.
Aleppo.
Yeah. Wow, they tried to kill Saladin. That's not going to end well.
No.
He's Saladin.
That didn't end well for the Crusaders.
No.
1370. Jews are expelled and massacred in Brussels, Belgium.
That's not cool. It's not bad enough they got kicked out of their homes. Now you're going to kill them, kick a dog when it's down? That's not cool. Oh.
That's my lineage there, too, Belgian.
Ah.
Goddamn, guys. What the fuck?
Hey, I love your people's waffles.
I do, too. I just don't condone their actions when they're doing heinous shit.
Yeah. Gonna move on up to 1377. We got Pope Gregory XI issued 5 papal bulls to denounce the doctrines of English theologian John Wycliffe. So, like, what is a papal bull? Just to get some.
But I'm wondering,
here.
Is it an actual bull?
A papal bull? No, it's more like a memo. Like, kind of like the whatever word I can't think of right now. Ecumenical or no. The Vatican something, but like a papal bull is a type of public decree, letters, patent, or charter issued by a pope of the Catholic Church. Let's see here. Named after the lead-in seal that was traditionally appended to the end in order to authenticate it. So I'm gonna have a link to the Wikipedia in the under the description after the show. But he issued 5 of them denouncing this guy. Like, whoa, like we get it, you hate him. What else do we got here? We got the Wars of the Roses, 1455, opening battle in England's 30-year Wars of the Roses. Richard of York took St. Albans, capturing King Henry VI. Ooh, that's not good. King was captured. Then we got...
Oh, bueno.
Yep, 1526, we got Pope Clement VII, France, Genoa, Venice, Florence, and Milan formed an anti-French league of Cognac. Oh, wow. These guys, all we do is make fun of those Chiquois.
So
These guys formed a league.
France? France was in that league?
Wait, what? Yeah, hold on a second. I thought something was off.
France is in the anti-French league? What?
You know what? At least, they admit, things like, hey, you got a point. I'll join you. Oh. Wow.
God damn.
Wow.
Hating on yourselves a little bit there, aren't you?
That reminds me of that, what's-his-face Belial? Like, oh, my left half is French.
Oh, God.
I mean, like, yeah, you acknowledge
French-Canadian, that.
Yeah. Ooh, yikes. Anyway,
that's a double whammy.
What else do we got here? Mr. Loki, it's your turn again.
1629, Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand II and Danish King Christian... Is that 4?
Yeah.
Okay, the 4th signed the Peace of Ludwig.
Yeah.
Ludwig?
Pardon me. Sorry about that. No, Roman numerals can be somewhat tricky at times. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is IV, and then 5 is V, 9 is IX. So, like, you count up to 8 after the previous larger denomination, and then the one before it, like, you put in one prior. It's you'll get used to it. Like, I was lucky with having a big, massive clock in the living room when I grew up. We still have it. It doesn't work anymore, though, but we can make it work later with repairs. But it's in Roman numerals. So since a kid, I not only did I learn how to read, like a watch face, but I learned how to read it in Roman numerals. Now I can read a watch with no numbers on it. It's great. So
I sadly can't read a clock face still.
I can teach you.
I've been taught like about 20 different times in my life, and
I'll make it stick.
It doesn't stick.
You see, what I'll do is I'll write up a diagram, and I'll just staple it to your forehead. See? You'll constantly be looking at it. I'll force you to learn. Anyway, what else do we got here?
Stick then. Good Lord.
My methods may be brutal, but they're effective.
Are we reading any in-betweens on this one?
No, I actually did some research and writing yesterday. Let's see here, 1570. We did miss the 1570. First Atlas, Theatrum Orbis Terram, Theater of the World, published by Abraham Ortelis in Antwerp with 70 maps. The first atlas, cool.
Nice.
Actually, let's take a look at what that looked like. Let's see here, Theatrum Orbis Terrarum, which I can kind of understand. I somewhat comprehend Latin. But let's take
Frankly, I find map making to be kind of fascinating.
Wow, look at that.
That is so cool.
Like all the way in 1570, that's what they knew about the world. They had Africa, Asia, Europe. Australia wasn't there. Antarctica is enormous. South America is wrong, but they got North America pretty good until they get more to the north area. Then it's kind of, and Alaska isn't up there either. It's kind of just a mess. So that's pretty.
Probably didn't discover it just yet.
Yeah. But do they have a? Yeah, they have a wiki. So let me have this. Post this here for people. Go check out this map, guys. This is a great map. Anyway. Let's see here, 17, 16, okay, we did we, yeah, we talked about that. And then it was your turn. So I'm sorry. Let's move on up to 1712.
Okay, sorry. Yawning. Excuse me. 1712, Pope Pius the Fifth?
Yep.
Okay, I got it this time. Woohoo! Is canonized by Pope Clement. Oh my God. I'm not sure what that one is.
What's
no.
it?
I should have.
Well, let's work this out. What's a V?
Well, the V is 5.
All right. And an X
So
is 2
X-
V's.
I'm not sure.
An X is
I
10.
hate doing this. 10?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
An X is 2 V's, one on top of the other, backwards. One's upside down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's just the 10th where... okay.
The 11th. Because there's a 1 after it.
The 11th.
Yeah.
11th. Oh my God.
All right.
So,
Let's
Clement the 11th.
Yep. And canonized, I believe, means on the way to sainthood, or in sainthood. Let me double check. Canonized.
I'm
Officially
gonna
declared
pull up
dead
a
person.
picture of freaking...
What?
Sorry?
Oh no, canonization is officially declaring specifically a dead person to be a saint. So, I guess you have
I'm gonna pull up some Roman numerals just to
That's the spirit.
privy myself with them.
Yeah. Awesome.
I see how it's going here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to continue on forward. We got a...
Right.
Sorry?
Sorry, I'm gonna look back to the thingy.
Oh, okay.
The live.
1761 for it.
Okay. 1761. First life insurance policy in North America issued in Philadelphia.
Ooh.
Nice and kind of, oh God, why did he need life insurance? You never know.
And you get to talk about Napoleon. This one is...
1799. Napoleon makes statement in support of re-establishing Jerusalem for Jews. Oh,
It's interesting.
that's
I
good.
can't help but take a grain of salt for that, and it really breaks my heart because like I want to trust history, but with this source being a leftist and with how things are going politically in today's world, I just like, take a grain of salt with that article because like maybe he did because that's really cool, but I don't know. But
It's kind of hard for me how to feel about that because like all the wars are over Jerusalem.
yeah, well that was the Christians.
Like, is it really? Yeah, like that's the thing though. Like, is it really a good thing to bring it back?
Well, yeah, well, like it wasn't just the Christians; it was the Jews, and I believe they were called the Mamelukes or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but the Muslims, like.
Oh, okay.
So like we it's called the Kingdom of Heaven because the three big religions like to my knowledge there is Judaism and then Christianity, which came out of Judaism. Jesus was a Jew, as we all know, and Christianity revolves around Jesus. Despite him saying that, I think he denounced being or maybe he didn't. I don't know. But whatever the case, and then later on. The Arabic faith, came kind of loosely out of Christianity, kind of like how the Jewish religion kind of came loosely out of the ancient Egyptian theology, like during the time of Moses. Like one thing leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. That's just the progress of time and how things change but stay the same.
Yep.
And but right now the big three for the past couple thousand years, Judaism, Christianity, and Muslim. I don't think that's the appropriate word for it. Arabic? No, not Arabic. Muslim. But whatever. You get what I'm saying.
Whatever the Muslim faith is.
Yeah. Yeah. I know there's another word for it.
Probably.
I'm just. But yeah,
There is Google
that's the
for
whole
anyone
thing.
that's interested.
Yeah. But anyway, let's get it back on the history here. 1803, we got the first U.S. public library opened in Connecticut. All right. And I wonder if that's still around. You know, there's someone I know who lives in that state. Might have him go check that place out if it's still around. We also have in 1807, former U.S. Vice President Aaron Burr was tried for treason in Richmond, Virginia. He was later acquitted. You know, and yeah, there's a whole kerfuffle going on about that too. So.
Damn.
And here's something interesting. 1807, Townsend Speakman first sold fruit-flavored carbonated drinks in Philadelphia. Soda!
Woo!
Like, prior to cola, I have some cola right here, and I'm going to drink some here in a second. But, hey, like, you know, like Sprite, you know? Like, you know, lemon lime, like, maybe? Like, soda? All the way back...
frankly, I just had a lemonade, so can't
could you imagine
jump on the soda wagon.
Could you imagine that fruit-flavored soft drinks are over 200 years old?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is just downright crazy to me. Yeah. I wonder what they tasted like.
Fruit-flavored? Like, it's kind of in the name.
You know what I mean? There's a huge difference. There would be a huge difference between how they were made then and how they're made now.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be very intrigued to see how it was made and how it just tasted and how different it was.
Yeah.
Because I've, like, experienced, like, old-time pop, but it's only slightly different. Like, sure, different ingredients and whatnot, but, like, this is probably a whole different process than what we do today. Like, 200 years ago? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But back on track.
Yep. 1819, please.
1819. The SS Savannah set sail from Savannah Harbor in Georgia on an historic journey to become the first steam-propelled vessel to cross the Atlantic.
Wow, I did not read that yesterday. Shame on me. Like, I got to add that in right now. Hold on a second. Copy. What was that? 1819. That is significant right there. That's
quite the journey to make.
Yeah. Although I did catch this other boat one. So.
Oh, 1826. HMS Beagle departs on its first voyage to survey Patagonia and Tierra del Fuego.
Yo, I literally just witnessed you getting better with reading. You did not struggle with those. I'm proud of you.
I don't know what it is. Like, some things are easier than some things I just, like, I'm reading it and it's like, does it read like this? Does it read like that? Then my mouth just spits out what it wants.
Yeah. Well, that's, you know, like, that's all I want anybody to do. Just try. Like, don't try to be perfect. Don't stutter. Like, you know, just read something and just go with it. Like, you know, like, I've misread some things, you know, so many times. Like, I've butchered so many languages, I probably should be shot, you know?
I don't know if we should go to that extreme. We'd miss you.
Yeah, well.
Who would I have to banter with here? Jeez.
Yeah.
1836, Felix Mendelssohn Oratorio St. Paul premieres in Dusseldorf, Germany.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. It's funny, my parents did a trip to Germany, and they went to what's called the Black Forest and had some actual genuine Black Forest cake.
Ooh. I thought you were going to say Black Forest ham.
Oh, no, they had some cake, and they said it was just so rich, you can only have, like, one slice. Like, you can't go back for seconds. Like, it's just too sweet, too chocolatey, and it's just overwhelming. And they got an original wooden cuckoo clock.
Oh, yeah.
From Germany. And it's a really nice clock.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen
Sorry?
a cuckoo clock. I haven't seen a cuckoo clock in years.
Ku Clock?
Cuckoo clock.
Is that a new Ku Klux Klan? Ku Clock?
Oh God, no, please.
The Ku Klux.
And let's never mention the name of that group again, unless it's a snowball.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, what happened in 1940 or 1840?
1840, the transporting British convicts to the North South Wales colony is abolished.
Ah, so they stopped it.
I wonder why.
Well, inhumane conditions. You know, New South Wales is in Australia. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was in actual Wales.
No, New South Wales, Australia. It's one of the provinces.
Oh,
Yeah. Like you know, like
Oh,
how
goddamn.
Canada has like Quebec and Montreal, and how U.S. has.
well,
50
we didn't
states.
send our criminals there.
Well, British did, because you know, because the U.S. you know got independence, so they had to send them somewhere, and they, as I said before a couple of times, actually recently, they recently also discovered Australia, so they're like, oh hey, just send them there, you know.
It was kind of funny, though. Speaking of Quebec, they tried to secede from Canada.
Huh.
Yeah, they tried to like break off and be their own thing. We should have just broke them off and sent them floating in the ocean.
Huh. Well, anyway, we
They
got
wanted to be free of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
No worries. 1842, farmers Lester Howe and Henry Wetzel discovered Howe Caverns in New York State when they stumbled upon a large gaping hole in the ground. Like, just
Oh.
when I first was reading a large gaping hole, oh please, for the love of God, stay clean in the ground. Okay, good. Like,
Gaping hole in a person.
oh God.
Oh, God.
Wait, is it natural or?
No, right through the stomach.
Oh, like that scene from Kung Pao Enter the Fist, where you just punch the guy's stomach out. No.
Exactly. No blood, no
1843
nothing, just a hole.
1843, we got the first wagon train with 700 to 1,000 migrants departed Independence, Missouri for Oregon, the Oregon Trail.
Wow.
And how many of
And we
those
know how
died
that
of
went.
dysentery?
Goddamn dysentery.
And in 1849, Abraham Lincoln received a patent, the only U.S. president to do so, for a device to lift a boat over shoals and obstructions. So, Lincoln had a patent. He was a patent-holding president, the only one so far.
Nice.
That's wild.
Okay. 1856. Sorry. Violence in the... Oh, no. Come on, stream. Smarten up. Okay, there we go.
All right.
1856. Violence in the U.S. Senate. South Carolina Rep. Brooks uses a cane of Massachusetts Senator Charles Sumner.
Yeah, this is part of like the lead up to the Civil War. Like this guy resorted to violence, literally hit this guy over the head with his cane multiple times. You know, over political disagreements.
Oh my God, that didn't come through in this to me. Like, use his cane on. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now it's making more sense.
He was hitting him. He was assaulting him with a friggin' cane. Like, they came
That
to
reminds
blows.
me of the boxing match I saw once. Or no, it was WWE when it used to be called the WWE. Little old man walks into the ring and just beats this big guy in the head with his cane.
Dang.
Fucking paramedics had to come in and everything. It's crazy. Anyway, 1863, War Department establishes Bureau of Colored Troops?
Yeah, that was during the Civil War.
Oh.
So we started, the U.S., us, the
They
Union.
started like a division of black troops or something?
Yes, actually, there's a movie. What was it called? We saw it recently. Frick, what was it called? It was a. Okay, hold on a second. Good Civil War movie. What was it called? Not that one. Not that one. Come on. Okay. Glory. That's it. Glory, right there. It's about this guy, and he got in a detachment of black people to lead in the battle, and he was fighting all sorts of ridicule and whatnot, yada yada, because what do you expect back in those times? But then he and his troop, they were the first to go into this really big military engagement with the South, and they got mowed down, but they're heroes. But we started using all hands on deck, it's because what better way to piss off the South than to use people they consider as less than people to fire back at them. Equality, motherfucker. So
yeah, it's kind of, it probably stuck him in the shins or something, and it's like, what bigger kick to the head than the people you see less than kicking your ass?
Yeah, exactly. And he trained them well. We got it. You know what? Why don't I make that the second movie for this Friday? So.
Right on.
Yeah. Bloodbath this Friday. All right, we got Sisu and we got Glory.
Oh man.
Anyway, let's move on up. What do we have in 1868?
1868, train robbery at Marshfield, Indiana, by the Reno Brothers gang, who make off with $98,000. How much would that be today?
I want to know. 1868, $98,000 would have. Okay, hold on a second. What is this? No amounts. $98,000. Okay.
Yeah, you may want to take out that extra dollar sign.
Okay. Calculate. Okay. You don't like commas? Calculate. $98,000 would be $2,093,601.97 today. Holy crap! Wow.
Oh, Lord, they made off with $2 million.
Wow. Yikes.
That's a lot of goddamn money.
Yeah. We're going to move on up to 1872 here. The Amnesty Act restored civil rights to Southerners except for 500. And this is post-Civil War, so, giving citizenship back to, the separatists, except for 500 people. Screw those guys in particular. Although, despite that, I think we gave citizenship back to Andrew Jackson. No, not Andrew Jackson. Jefferson Davis. Andrew Jackson, what the hell? Jefferson Davis, who was the president of the CSA. At some point, we put him back in on, the thing for because he used to be on the Senate House or something, a Senate seat. So, we gave him more than he deserved, essentially. But then 1884, we got a one-armed pitcher, Hugh Daly, fanned 13 hitters. So I believe he struck them out. Yeah, one arm. How do you do the thing? You don't have a glove. You just okay.
Well, you just do the best you can. It's a problematic thing to think for us, but if you're born without an arm, it's natural.
Yeah,
you're just swinging your other arm.
I've seen some of these videos.
It's no different than walking.
I've seen some of these videos of these people born without arms, and they can use their feet really well. Playing the piano and stuff. It's remarkable.
Yeah, man, I've seen a guy. He drives his own car with his feet.
Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's
he doesn't
cool,
have arms,
I don't
but he
want
drives
behind the wheel of a car. I'm sorry. That's.
Yeah, well, he got the state gave him a legal license, and he can drive his own car.
Well, I know a lot of people with licenses who shouldn't have one. So, not saying he shouldn't.
Yeah,
I'm just saying I'm a little worried that I don't know. Anyway, let's move on up. 1888.
Hey, 1888, Leroy Buffington patents a system to build skyscrapers. Nice.
Nice.
You guys do sure have a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
1892, Dr. Washington Sherfield invented the toothpaste tube.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Believe it or not, and this is to my knowledge, I may be wrong, I may be right, but I believe toothpaste before the toothpaste tube and all that stuff, like the original toothpaste was just powder that you got wet on your brush and then you just started going.
I believe you're correct.
Yeah.
And also, you touched on this before. This was a separate conversation. Back in medieval days, they did have actually dental hygiene.
Kind of. They bleached the hell out of their teeth. That's for sure.
No, actually, there's a whole channel that touches on different stuff that is seen as a misconception. There was hygiene.
Like a link to this, please.
I will try and find the channel and everything.
All right.
Yeah, but there was like hygiene. They actually did try and keep themselves clean. There was washing of hands even.
Huh.
There was all sorts of different hygiene methods. Granted, maybe not for everyone. You got to think like certain gatherings were implemented in.
Regional differences.
And so regional differences and whatnot. But for some parts of Europe, rose water was a thing to clean your hands in.
Huh.
It was seen to be a cleansing thing to clean your hands. And while eating, there was a certain etiquette when you were eating. You did not get a certain hand dirty so you could pass and grab things.
Oh, yeah.
You always ate with one hand.
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't dirty and spread bacteria to the food. You would not eat with I think it was your right hand, so you would always be eating with your left.
Oh no!
So
you would be eating with your right hand because you'd be using your left.
Okay, yeah.
Back then, it wasn't just eating and dirtying your hands with your food. It was back then they didn't really have toilet paper, so you used your hand to wipe your butt. If you're lucky, you had some straw. You know. Yeah, can you imagine wiping your butt with just some stalks of straw? That painful. Ouch. You know? Anyway, we are already slightly over half past the hour. Or halfway through the hour. Let's stick to the highlighted ones. I'm going to try to keep my eye out for anything I have in my secondary script here, if there's anything I really want to talk about.
Right.
But let's go on up to 1902 here.
1902, U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt signs a treaty with Mexico under which both countries agreed to submit a long-standing dispute over interest payments to the Court of Arbitrations at The Hague. Hague.
All right, so he signed a treaty with Mexico in which both countries agreed to long-standing disputes to submit a long-standing dispute over interest payments to the court. Okay, so The Hague is someplace in Europe, I believe. So I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they're trying to resolve some kind of situation. If anyone watching knows more about this, please tell us in the comments section. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was sorry. I was saying it's a good thing they're trying to resolve it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
All right.
Don't want to keep that
let's
up.
see here. Do I have anything between that? 1915, actually. Here we go.
All right, sorry. 1915. Oh, God, I can't read that word. Why?
Lassen.
Why does the stream behave like this? Lassen Peak erupts with a powerful force. Only mountain other than Mount St. Helens to erupt in the continental U.S. during the 20th century.
We're getting off lucky. We are so lucky. Gonna move on to 1919. Wood sample dating. Ooh. A.E. Douglas established the relative dates of two archaeological sites using ancient wood samples, marking a major step forward in the dating of archaeological sites. Huh. Okay.
Wow.
Then, let's see here. 1926, Chiang Kai-shek replaced communists in Kuomintang, China. Alright. And then what else do we got here? 1927, we got the 8.3 Nanshan earthquake struck Chisinghai, China, causing the deaths of over 40,900 people. Whoa!
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I know China's got a lot of people, but damn!
Yeah. It's just overpopulation, man. Too many people in one area, something happens, it's just relative numbers. 40,000
Well,
out
not
of
to
a
mention
million
their
is nothing.
shoddy craftsmanship. Like,
Well,
their
yeah,
buildings
they
are
making their
like
houses
built
out of
up.
paper, Anyway,
Well,
what
not
else do we
just
got
that.
here?
Like, their buildings are just shoddily made with crappy concrete.
Yeah. Well, that's past 100 years. So.
Yeah. Anyway, some baseball records. 1930, Yankees future baseball Hall of Fame first baseman Lou Gehrig becomes first to hit 3 home runs 3 times as New York outscores Philadelphia A's 20-13. Teams combined for then record 10 homers. Homers being home runs for anyone that doesn't know that.
Or maybe it's Homer Simpson's,
Oh, 10 Homer Simpson.
Oh my God, you hit my homie! And here you go. This one isn't really,
Moving on up 1 year. Canned rattlesnake meat first goes on sale in Florida.
Of course.
No thanks. I've eaten iguana, but I don't think I'll try snake, thank you.
Iguana? What the hell?
Well, it's an invasive species in El Salvador, so they put them on the menu.
Oh, well, okay. That solves the problem.
And usually, I believe it was the holiday they ate it on. I can't remember which holiday it was when we were there.
El Salvador holiday, iguana.
Iguana.
Top Chef. What food do they eat in El Salvador? Christmas? Oh, Christmas. Oh, hell. Well, if anybody can answer Loki's question, is what holiday in El Salvador is revolved around iguana meat or something, please let us know in the comments section. Let's move on up here. If you don't mind, I'm going to rattle off a couple few. We got the Pact of Steel in 1939. Germany's Adolf Hitler and Italy's Benito Mussolini signed the Pact of Steel, formalizing the 1936 alliance known as the Rome-Berlin Axis. So.
Wow.
Yep. And then we got another event of interest here. In 1940, UK Premier Winston Churchill flew to Paris to decide with General Maxime Weygand a strategy to save the city, which unfortunately would not happen. So.
No.
And here's what interesting. In 1942, Mexico declared war on Nazi Germany and Japan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mexico.
Yeah. I don't know how much they contributed in the war, but
I'm sure they tried.
Yeah, but
any little bit counts, frankly.
You know what? How much did Mexico tribute in World War II? See here. Even though some were granted U.S. citizenship, but instead they returned home to Mexico, 6,500 Mexicans would sign up between 1940 and 1943 alone. So many applied that the U.S. Embassy in Mexico had to turn away individuals. Some estimates say that up to 15,000 Mexican-born soldiers fought in World War II. Cool!
Nice. They did their part.
No addition is too small. Everything helps.
No.
So...
Even if it was only 1,000 men, that'd still be good enough for me. Like, at least you tried to help.
Yeah. Let's see here. What else do we got for you? Let's see. That's not where. That doesn't matter. Oh, 1946. That should be highlighted. It's your turn.
Ooh, first U.S. rocket WAC, or WAC, Corporal, to reach edge of space fired from White Sands Missile Range, New Mexico.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, and in that same vein of thinking, subject matter.
1947, first U.S. ballistic missile fired. Ooh.
Ah.
Interesting. Moving on up to 1950, Richard Stratus, four last songs for Let's Ta Leader premieres in London.
All right.
Huh. Interesting.
What else do we got here? We got...
Is this yours or mine?
You can go for it. Go for it.
All right. 1953, U.S. President Eisenhower signs offshore oil bill. Gotta get them oil.
Can you say his name again, please?
Eisenhower? Is that not right?
Eisenhower.
Oh, God, me.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. It's just like, holy crap.
You are. You are laughing at me. How dare you? I'll show you how crazy we Canucks are.
Oh, I know. I live with one. I've lived with one my whole life. I am very well aware. So.
Apparently, in the World Wars, we were pretty messed up.
Oh, you Canadians can go ham. Like,
yeah.
I mean, hell, like, the U.S. and Canada has only been in a war once, and we lost to you hockey stick people, I swear. So.
Yeah, don't fuck with the hockey sticks. Or the lacrosse.
No. Anyway.
Them lacrosse people are very fucked up.
We got a television finale here, 1956, Bob Hope Show, last aired on NBC TV. Alright. And then 1958, where is it? Here, influential modernist skyscraper, the Seagram Building, was designed by Miles Van der Rohe, officially opened in Manhattan, New York. Seagram Building. Huh. So take a look at what that looks like. Let's see here. Okay, and that's not the one I wanted to catch. I just kind of went with something, but 1 year before, this is the one I wanted here. 1957, South Africa's government approved race separation in universities. This is the beginning of apartheid, it sounds like. Absolutely appalling. God. So.
Nothing good about segregation.
No. But then we got the Emmy Awards here in 1962, the 14th Emmy Awards. Bob Newhart Show, E.G. Marshall, and Shirley Booth won. All right. And then, let's see here. Back to you.
I don't know why, but that Newhart guy reminds me of Professor Proton from the Big Bang.
A little bit. Are you talking about...
Yeah, a little bit.
Professor... Oh, okay. Professor Proton.
Yeah, he's just a character from the Big Bang
see.
Theory.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, kinda. Just a little bit.
I see it.
Yeah. Now, where were we? Baseball records?
1962, yeah.
1962, Roger Mars walks 5 times, record 4 internationally, in a 9-inning game.
Record 4 intentionally. So...
Oh.
Alright.
Walks is when you don't hit the ball and you just, walk to the base, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a walk is when you get 4 balls.
Yeah.
Because baseball is kind of complex. A little bit.
It very much is.
So.
Oh, more sports.
Yeah.
1963, Mickey Mantle, that's a name I know, hits a ball off Yankee Stadium's facade.
Yankee Stadium's facade. I know what a facade is, but I just want to bring this up. Okay, so so you see
Oh,
here,
it's off that fence thing.
yeah, yeah, the facade thing, the little fence. So he hits a what was it, a home run? You know, he hits a ball off of it. So he hits a ball and it went up in there. That's a foul ball if there ever was one, I think. Um,
I would think so.
yeah. And then this one's a little concerning.
1964, LBJ presents Great Society?
Yikes.
What?
Yeah.
Am I missing something here? What is that?
It's politics. It's like promising of utopia. Like, whenever
Oh,
politicians
God.
promise you, wealth, that's when you run away. Like, they ain't promise you wealth. They're promising you wealth, as in they're gonna have the wealth and you aren't gonna have anything. So, that's Lyndon B. Johnson. That's the guy who got Kennedy assassinated. So,
Goddamn.
yeah. Moving on up to 1966, we got the 18th Emmy Awards. The Fugitive, Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore won. Then, let's see here. 1 year later, 1967, Egyptian President Nasser closed the Straits of Tiran to Israel. Ugh. Which reminds me, there's a serious water war. Sudan, because, you know the River Nile, like it flows northward? You know?
Right.
Well, Egypt is at the very, end of that. And as we all know, the Nile, that's where most of the, most civilization is on the water, be it on a river, around the lake, on the ocean. Like, most people live somewhere relatively close to water, especially if you're in the desert, like Egypt and stuff. Well, the countries south of them, like Sudan, they can dam up the river and dry Egypt out. Like, that's scary. So
That is very scary.
yeah. So like Egypt, that they're kind of in the same vein of water warfare right there. Close the Straits of Tiran to Israel. So anyway, we got a baseball record in 1968. Pittsburgh Pirates future Baseball Hall of Fame outfielder Willie Sturgill hits 3 home runs, a double and a single in a 13-6 rout of the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field. Well, dang, dude, you didn't have to curb stomp them so bad. Good lord. Like, wow. Just get
Yeah, they're kind of like, fuck your shit.
get wrecked, bro. Get good. Huh.
Yeah, right.
And we got some more sports history for you.
Oh, God. 1970, Mel Stottlemyre sets a record by walking 11, but wins 2-0. What?
Huh. I don't know how that works, but as I said, baseball's complex.
Yeah.
So.
Really is.
Alright, what else do we got here? Oh, here we go. 74.
1974, Julie and Jackie, How Sweet It Is, music and comedy variety special starring Julie Andrews and Jackie Gleason airs on ABC TV. Cool.
Huh. Oh, this one kind of makes me sad.
The Orient Express. 1977, final European schedule run of the Orient Express after 94 years. Wow.
Now I
My
think
grandma got to ride the Orient Express.
that's awesome.
That is.
I think it has been brought back. I'm not sure. Is the Orient Express back? Actor is also set to take the Orient Express brand off the tracks in 2024 and open its own dedicated hotels, including the Orient Express lobby. Dude, that's not the Orient Express. Those are just hotels, man. So it is around, but it's going away again. Son of a gun.
God damn it.
Now I'm mad. So.
I'm mad too. 1979, first Ace Cable Awards, Emmett Otter's Jug Band, Christmas by Jim Henson and HBO.
Oh, it's
Good old
Muppets.
Jim Henson.
It's Muppets, yeah, awesome.
Good old Jim Henson.
Oh, why don't you take this next one? It's about you guys.
1979, Canadians elect conservatives Joseph Clark replaces Pierre Trudeau as the 16th Prime Minister of Canada.
Good.
Oh, wow.
Bye-bye, Pierre. And we know that guy is not your son. Moving on up, we got a film premiere here in 1985. A View to Kill, the 14th James Bond film, last to star Roger Moore, also starring Grace Jones and Christopher Walken, premiered in San Francisco. All right. Christopher Walken. Dude, think about it. James Bond is a British franchise and it premiered out here in the States. Like, that is cool. So, while that was happening, 1985 as well, Pete Rose, 2,108th run, passed Hank Aaron as National League running score leader. Wow, that's a lot of runs. So,
holy moly.
And then 1986, U.S. singer and actress Cher called David Letterman an asshole in his late-night TV program NBC. Or on NBC.
Oh.
So, he straight up called the host an a-hole, you know.
Oh, she's not a classy woman either, so...
Yeah, all those Hollywood people. With the exception of a few. You know, like Ryan Reynolds, you know, is a cool guy. Chris Pratt is a cool guy. Brendan Fraser especially is a cool guy, you know. So
there's some good apples out there.
Yeah,
there's some good apples.
Yeah, unfortunately, the majority of the batch are all rotten. You gotta dig for them. Get your hands all dirty in the squelch. Anyway, we got
Ewok hair.
What? Ewok hair.
We got Ewok hair.
Yeah. We got some
1988.
Yeah, go for it.
What's that?
Go for it.
The LPGA Championship Women's Golf. Jack Nicklaus?
Yeah, Nicklaus.
GC Sherry Turner birdies final 2 holes to win her only major title, 1 stroke ahead of the runner-up, Amy Alcott.
Dang, that's close.
Yeah, 1 stroke. Holy crap.
I remember
that Ewok hair.
Like, sorry to interrupt. I remember reading something about golf where somebody was like 36 strokes ahead of the next guy. It's like, how? Like, how do you have half the course ahead of? Whoa. So anyway,
talk about getting beaten out. God damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, 1990, Andrew Dawson receives a record 5 international walks in a game. 5? God damn, that's more than the other guy.
Yeah, 1 more.
Still in 1990, Deion Sanders becomes involved in a dispute with Chicago White Sox catcher Carlton Fisk. One of the most infamous incidents of... Ooh. If it's infamous, how come I haven't heard of it? I've heard of Fisk, but not this guy.
Yeah, no, I'm wondering if that's any relation to Kingpin. You know?
Fisk.
Fisk.
Do you know the Kingpin from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It's not about the money,
Spider-Man.
It's about the Mets. Go Mets. Yeah, let's go Mets. Let's go.
1992, Johnny Carson's final appearance as host of The Tonight Show. Wow.
All right.
Got some boxing. Is it me or you?
I'll go. 1993, Riddick Bowe technically knocks out Jesse Ferguson in 2 for heavyweight boxing title. All right.
Nice.
And I advise, once again, I advise people to please check the links in the underbar of the description below, because I'm not going to read this, but look at the name of that play. So, yeah. Anyway, going to move on up to 1995 here. Yeah. TV sitcom Laverne and Shirley 20th Anniversary Reunion Special was televised. All right.
Oh, cool.
And 1996 Emmy 23rd Daytime Award presentation. Suzanne Loki lost for 16th time. This poor girl, like, you know, this is the third article we've read.
About her like 17th time just the other day.
17th time was yesterday, and the day before was the 15th time. So we're
Oh
not.
God! Now we're on the 16th.
We're not in numerical order. We're in chronological order.
Yeah, I get it.
It's
just this girl has such a hard time.
You know, for a
Give
last name
one already.
For a last name that can be pronounced one way as Lucky, I would not say it that way. Well,
yeah.
But then your turn, I think.
The award already.
Yeah. Like she's
1998.
She's a female version of oh crap, what was his face? The kid from Titanic. Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio. I was thinking DiCaprio, and then I thought that was Da Vinci. I got both of them. Dude, I'm stupid.
Well, you are a stoner.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway.
Greatest excuse.
Yeah.
1998, Lewinsky scandal. A federal judge rules that United States Secret Service agents can be compelled to testify before a grand jury considering the scandal involving President Bill Clinton. Oh my.
I did not have relations with that woman. Yeah, sure you didn't. Wait,
That's
which one?
Unfortunate that your name is used in a scandal, though.
Now, see, now I'm thinking maybe he wasn't talking about Lewinsky.
Maybe he was talking about his wife.
Yes! I'm gonna get shot.
Next.
What's this red dot?
2001. Loris World. Is that how it's said? Loris? Yeah, Loris. Loris. World Awards. Grimaldi form. Monaco sportsman Tiger Woods, sportswoman Kathy Freeman, Team Frenchmen's national football team. What?
It's a generalized
just listing
award.
off a bunch of things?
It's a generalized award. They look over the entire spectrum, not just football or baseball or hockey or golf or soccer or anything.
I think we went over this before, yeah.
Who's the best sportsman, period? Like, you know, who's the best sportswoman? Who's the best team? You know, like, so... I don't know how you do that between multiple different things, but, you know, they'd figure out a way.
Yeah, different variations of sports. Like, how do you categorize that?
I guess they just look at the numbers and figure it, but then even the numbers are different. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Yeah. Like, look at traditional soccer. So, like, British soccer. Sometimes that's like 2-1.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, football's like 30 to like 15 or something. Crazy like that. Or like 60 to 15.
Yeah.
Like, point systems are very differing in all sports. Anyway, we're getting back into this. 2022 or 2002. I'm jumping a few years.
A couple
Holy
decades
crap! Jeez. Let's rein it back. 2002, 37th Academy of Country Music. Reigns Country. Awards Brooks and Dunn, Martina McBride, and Alan Jackson win. Oh, good for you two.
All right. And the direct next article, actually, the unhighlighted one, you get to talk about something you, like a group you said, you know, earlier. We get to talk about them again.
Oh, joy. I shouldn't have mentioned them earlier. If the stream would smarten up for me, I could read that.
Punch your stream in the face.
There it is. Okay. 2002. We're 2002. Good.
Yeah.
America's Civil Rights Movement. A jury in Birmingham, Alabama, convicts former Ku Klux Klan member Bobby Frank Cherry. Wait, his name's Bobby Frank Cherry?
I'm Bobby Frank Cherry. Hey, I'm an ignorant mofo.
Jesus. Of the 1963 murders of 4 girls in the bombing of the 16th Street Baptist Church. I may not be a very religious man, but there is zero reason to be blowing up a church.
Oh my God! Or a mosque, or a synagogue, or a temple, whatever. Like
Place of worship, leave it alone.
Like I was talking, with you, Loki, about how rough the world is, but there are things that you just don't do, and that's one of them. Like
I said, I'm not very religious, but even I know these places are sacred to people. They're sacred to a society. They're essential for some societies for people to congregate and just have their thing. Leave them alone.
Yeah. Anyway.
Back to... Oh, you? Yeah. Me?
You want to go?
I'll go. I'll take the hockey one.
Oh, yeah.
2002, Mike Babcock is named head coach of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Go Ducks!
Yo, I don't think I told you this before, and I think this might be the guy. I haven't actually looked, but at one time, my next door neighbor was at the time actually, no, he was the general manager. Sorry, not the head coach. The general manager of the Mighty Ducks.
That is so cool.
And there was an incident. I'm not going to get into it, but that one of the years he was here, that was the year that the Ducks won the Stanley Cup. And we came home, and there was someone parked in our driveway, and in that spot, that's the only spot to get into the garage. So we went next door. Turns out that was the delivery vehicle for the Stanley Cup, and I have a picture of my dad with the GM of the Ducks in the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is very cool, man. Holy crap.
And see, this is why, I'm trying, me being the way I am, I've always been like this. This is why I'm trying to cool down, because I would have gone over there, had I had more cool head. My dad kept me home because I was kind of flying off the handle, because, you don't park in somebody else's driveway. I was mad. But, I missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime, so... But yeah, anyway, remind me, I gotta show you the picture after the show. 2003, in Fort Worth, Tejas, Annika Sorenstam became the first woman to play the PGA Tour in 58 years. Whoa.
Nice. Good for her.
Hell yeah.
Oh, not this guy again.
Oh yeah. I'm Michael Moore. I like black licorice. 2005. 2004, the 56th Cannes Film Festival, Fahrenheit 9/11, directed by Michael Moore, wins the Palme d'Or, the first documentary to win. Oh. I'm Michael Moore. 2004 as well, English FA Cup Final, Millennium Stadium, Cardiff, with 71,350 people in attendance. Manchester United beat Millwall 3-0. Ruud van Nistelrooy scored 2, and Cristiano Ronaldo won in Red Devils' 11th title win. Alright. And then Malwarebytes, go away. I don't want your update. 2004, Mahatma Singh became the 13th Prime Minister of India. Okay.
Ah. I hope he had a good time.
Yeah. Your turn, sir, and there's one here in 2004 that scares the ever-living hell out of me.
2004, the U.S. town of Halaham, Nebraska, is wiped out by... Oh my god, you goddamn stream. Why the hell do you do this to me? There we go.
Every time I wiggle, it seems to fix. So
out by a powerful F4 tornado that broke a wide record at an astonishing 2.5 miles wide. It also kills one local resident. Giant ass tornado, and it only kills one person?
I know. That's wild. But can you imagine a tornado? 2.5.
Lucky if it leveled everything.
See, let me put it into perspective. All right, we all know Star Wars, okay? An Imperial-class
Uh-huh.
Star Destroyer is about 1 mile in length. We're talking 2.5 Imperial Star destroyers of wind spinning around super fast. That is beyond my comprehension.
That is kind of fucked up.
Like, I thought a
And-
mile wide was big. Like, if anybody saw Twister, the F5, oh, it's a mile wide. It's God's thumb, you know? This thing, wow.
He's just sticking his thumb at us and like, fuck you all.
Yeah. Anyway,
God damn.
why don't we just skip over the sports one?
2006. Ah, sure, why not?
All right. Ooh,
Kind
here
of
we go.
sick of sports, frankly.
Yeah.
2010, Polish astronomer Nicholas Copernicus?
Nicholas Copernicus. Oh, Nicholas Copernicus. Copernicus.
Remains are rebuilt or reburied in Formborg
Rebuilt.
Cathedral.
The knee bone
His
goes to
remains
the
are
neck bone.
rebuilt.
Wait, that's wrong.
We put him back together. Formborg Cathedral, Poland, after a 200-year search for his tomb.
Ah.
So wait, you mean to tell me we went around trying to find his tomb to put him back in it?
Or I think we were looking for his tomb to find him and exhume him and then put him back. I don't know. Like,
I'm
I
very
don't know.
confused.
I am now too.
I hope it's not what I said, because that'd be kind of bad.
Like, is somebody just running around carrying a skeleton in their backpack? Oh, I'm just trying to find his tomb, you know?
Try to find where to put him down.
All right.
2011, 18th Billboard Music Awards. Eminem, Justin Bieber wins 6 each. Teo Cruz and Rihanna also win.
You know what? If I could vomit on behalf of Eminem to be on the same level with Justin Bieber, I would. That is just dishonorable. Like,
That's a disgrace
just out of
to
respect,
be on the
he
same
should have.
level.
Just out of respect, they should have given Eminem another one because never to Justin Bieber and Eminem, they will never be the same. Justin Bieber is a snot-nosed kid. You know, Eminem is a freaking fighter. You know.
Yeah,
Like-
he came from nothing and brought himself up.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber was handed shit because he was found on YouTube.
Oh, you want to know what really drives me up a wall with Justin Bieber? You know, that sounds actually like really suggestive. No, grinds my gears. That sounds just the same. What pisses me off about this guy is that, yeah, he got his start on YouTube, and then he turns around after he becomes famous and noteworthy and everything, and he advocates for internet control, for what we're dealing with YouTube right now. You can't do what he did. So he literally made the world a place where nobody can follow in his footsteps. What an asshole,
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, like,
Snot nose shit.
it sucks that he had a stroke, but I'm not shedding a tear for him. You get what what goes around comes around, dude. Anyway,
Didn't know he had a stroke.
yeah,
Didn't
he had some
care
kind
either.
of stroke or something, or some kind of palsy. I don't know. Like, something happened to him. It wasn't good, but as I said, like, I'm sorry. Serves you right for being a piece of crap.
Karma.
human being. So, anyway, let's move on up here. What else do we have? Actually,
2015
Before that, here,
or
this one.
2014. All right,
Yeah, 2014.
Royal Thai Armed Forces, led by General Prayut Chan-o-cha, stage a coup in Thailand, suspending the kingdom's constitution and taking control of the government. The 12th since the country first coup in 1932. Wait, what?
Yeah, so here, let me bring up my calculator. Let's see here. We have 2014 minus 1932. 82 years they had 12 coups, coup d'etats, overthrows of the government, which are usually violent.
What the fuck is wrong with Thailand? Holy crap!
I don't know, but this guy's name sounds like a train noise. Kenocha, 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 choo choo.
Jesus, dude. Chenocha, Chenocha, choo choo.
Dude, true story.
Kenocha,
When I was a
Kenocha.
kid, when I was like, not me like a little one, I was like a wee little thing. I used to call trains cuckoo-cas because that's the name that they made. Cuckoo-ca, 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 cuckoo-ca. So.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hey. I think it's your turn, good sir.
we got an album release here in 2015. Pardon me. Daniel Jones released Talk, his debut album as a solo artist. All right.
Oh, congrats.
And then 2015, Ireland became the first country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage by popular vote. All right, so that sounds like a semantic because I'm pretty sure I've talked about the first nation to do this a couple of times being different countries. So, now I'm wondering, like, are they counting the semantics of how they do it? Just to have like the first and this, the first and that. It's all the same first. Oh, but this is a special category. Yeah, whatever. So, anyway.
Not the first.
2015 as well, Netflix announced that Mary-Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen would not appear on the Full House revival. No offense, but they both look like they're kind of demented in those pictures. Like those eyes, scary.
Yeah, you know crazy bitches when you can see into them eyes.
Let's not start calling people bitches. Like, not on camera at least.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Well,
I did not mean that in the way I said it.
Sue you for defamation or anything like that. So, but I'm not going to disagree with you.
They could sue me for defamation just calling them crazy.
True. That is true. In today's world, they can sue you for defamation for being a male. He's a male. Arrest him. Anyway. And then we got the Billboard Music Awards 2016, the 23rd Billboard Music Awards. The Weeknd won 8, Adele won 6. All right. Good Adele.
Cool.
Yeah. And back to you, good sir. This guy.
Oh, God, not this guy.
Hold on a second. I have to do this. All right.
Oh, anyway, 2016 TV series Preacher, developed by Evan Goldberg, Sam Catalin, and Seth Rogen, premieres on AMC.
Never heard of it.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I've heard of The Preacher. I just never watched it. 2016, U.S. President Barack Obama arrives in Vietnam on a 3-day tour.
Huh.
So it only takes 3 days to tour around the country.
I guess not, but he was just there for 3 days. Or so, I don't know.
Yeah.
This next one here, I didn't even see that earlier. I need to add that in right now.
2017, Japanese researchers from University of Yaman, oh my god, my goddamn reading. Yamanashi report birth of mice from freeze-dried sperm stored on the International Space Station.
Whoa. That sounds like cryogenics, but before you're actually a person, they can... Well, we're already doing that, with sperm centers. What am I saying? But those are the first terrestrial-bound creatures born in space, if you think about it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they already freeze sperm anyway, but this is pretty significant to do it in space.
Yeah. So I wonder if it'll work on you. Pardon me. Because zero gravity, affects everything. The body is designed to work within, our gravity. You go into zero gravity, it's not just...
bone density becomes the thing and whatnot.
Well, it's not just that. But would conception even be possible in space?
I was... that's a good question, because everything floats.
Yeah, but it works with the mice here. So...
Yeah, so maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, whose turn was it? You got a music concert. Why don't you go for it?
2017, suicide bombing at Manchester Arena England after Ariana Grande concert kills 22 and injures 59. That was hugely devastating for her.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do any more tours like after that because she thought she caused it. Like she was being very hard on herself.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like that
like,
sucks.
It's very traumatizing, like for her alone. But I can't imagine like people going out to another concert. Like I couldn't see myself going to another concert for anyone after that kind of shit. It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not a situation I'd ever want. So.
No.
Because I don't know how to deal with it. Like, you know, like let me rephrase this. That's not a situation I never wish to run into. Because I don't mind running into difficult situations. I can figure out, you know, a way to deal with them. But that is horrifying. So.
Yeah, that's a situation. It's like, what do I do?
Yeah. We got another event of interest here. 2018, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg was questioned by members of the European Parliament in Brussels in wake of its security scandal. Yep. Oh.
He just seems like an alien.
He is not a human. I don't know if he's reptilian, alien, interdimensional being, android, whatever he is not a human.
And did you see that video of him like smoking some meat with his friends and drinking a beer?
No.
Oh my god, he just was so goddamn awkward. Like he kept talking about smoking meat. It's like, dude, nobody cares.
Dude, like, this guy is trying so hard. Dude, did you see the video of him wearing eye protection when he threw a javelin?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Good lord, what the fuck would it be for?
I don't know, hold on. Zuckerberg javelin. I did not spell that right. Oh no, ear protection, sorry. He wore ear protection. That's even worse.
That's 10 times worse. Why is he wearing headphones for a fucking javelin? It's not a gun.
Yeah.
And the way he's throwing it looks weird too.
Like what do you, it's a javelin. You shuck it, you know? Like you're not going for a free throw, you know? Come on.
You gotta yeet that thing, you don't
Yeah. Anyway, we got the Indonesian election protest for you, sir. I believe, or is it my turn?
I believe it was you.
Okay.
Still.
Protests broke out in Jakarta, Indonesia, against the re-election of President Joko Widodo, killing 6 people and injuring a further 200. Yikes.
He's got an interesting name.
Joko Widodo.
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 Widodo. Widodo.
Widodo. Let's see
Widodo,
here.
our last one?
Highlighted one, yes, and I'm just looking here. I'll just rattle these off here real quick. We got 2018, the New York Stock Exchange announced Stacey Cunningham will be the first woman head in its 226-year history. Nice. 2018 as well, Stacey Abrams was the first black woman to be nominated as U.S. State Governor for Georgia. Cool. 2019, we covered this yesterday, so I don't know why it's in this one as well. Washington State became the first U.S. state to legalize composting human bodies. Once again, I am not mulch, I'm a human being. So.
Yeah.
And then 2020, China unveils new national security legislation against Hong Kong at its annual legislative session. Yeah. You know, just totally squashing them. So. Yikes.
Well, goddamn.
Yep. And that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar of the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. For your dose of Fast Events Daily, we stream every day at 11 in the morning Pacific Time, which is 12 Mountain, 1 p.m. East Central,
and 2 p.m. Eastern.
There we go. For all of you and all of us, I am Xander.
I am Loki Lagan.
And you, of course, are you. And until you catch us tomorrow, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!